Hello everyone, it's Steve with Aptera Owners Club. So this body in carbon that was shown in the Aptera March 2024 update, they were saying it was en route. Well, as of today, and today is April 2nd, 2024, it has arrived in Carlsbad. So this is the exact body that we're seeing here is now in Carlsbad. Now, there was some confusion when I talked about this video about if this is the PI1 or PI2 or PI3. And that's because I remember this slide from the December webinar, December 2023 webinar. And they were saying the PI1 was a powertrain range testing electrical systems brakes test vehicle. The PI2 would be the press vehicle, so the pretty one for press events and test rides and stuff. This is the one that we're going to be most excited to see, obviously. And then PI3 is going to be ride, handling, compliance, and alignment, that kind of stuff. Now, it looks like the plans have changed, and that's why I was a little confused. On our Discord channel, Chris McCann hangs out there, and he answers a lot of questions. Thanks, Chris, for hanging out with us in our Discord channel and clearing up some things. So the plan has changed. PI1, that's the one that we saw in this video. This is PI1. This is PI1. So PI1 is for cable routing, and the PI2 is the first drivable vehicle, which will be outfitted with more systems. So PI2 looks like that may eventually become the press vehicle, but initially it's going to build up slowly over time. So it sounds like PI2 is going to become the power change, range testing, brakes, that kind of stuff. And it's possible that they're going to be kind of mashed together. So maybe the plans are changing and there will not be 16 PI vehicles, which I thought was quite a bit. And they're going to try to do this testing. I think they're going to try to do just a few vehicles for all the non-destructive testing. Because, there's no reason they can't do this power train and range testing with the thing that eventually becomes the press vehicle. Anyways, Steve Fambro on X, Twitter, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, was on a tear this morning. So this morning he first put out this picture, and let's see here. Yeah, so he put out this picture, and you just see a large crate and nothing in there. And all of us on Discord were like, what is this thing? I mean, a lot of people thought, yes, this must be the body from Italy. Obviously, someone got a little excited and took a peek, or this panel got damaged in shipping. But I think someone was taking a peek, and then they decided, oh yeah, before we take a peek, maybe we should take a picture of it. So then this is what it, and then an hour later, he shows this picture. And that's this, and you see some Aptera people opening it here in this corner. If you may recognize this guy is Akos Feher. I can't pronounce his name, but he's the VP of engineering, so he's kind of the head engineer there, and you see him kind of in the picture, and they're opening up this crate. So this is the first, and then an hour later he does this, and then 4 hours later, so we're all wondering what's in there for 4 hours. So 4 hours later, releases this picture, and that is this picture, and you see this is the same body that was shown in the March 2024 update. And you see here the kind of whatever, I don't know if this is adhesive. This has got to be adhesive. If it was dirt, I would have think they would have cleaned it off by now. So this is some kind of adhesive or something in there. And you see this body. Now it doesn't have, it seems to be missing the doors and things like that. And so that's what we mentioned. And then Chris gave us this picture, and you can see that the hood and the doors indeed made it. So here's the hood, doors, and this looks like the rear hatch right here. So they came kind of separately in the crate, but the pieces are there. What's clear is this is not a rolling chassis. There is no suspension. There is no chassis. There is no frame on this. It is just the carbon fiber and SMC body. And so what they're going to do is put the electrical components in here and do the cable writing and just make sure things fit like they're supposed to. And so that is what the PI1 is going to be. It's basically, the PI1 is going to be just basically a mule to make sure that things fit, the components fit, the cable routing works, and I guess do some other stuff. But it's not going to be rolling. There's not going to be any like battery or motor or suspension or anything on this thing. This thing will not move. So it's just going to sit. Maybe they'll do some interior parts in here and use this as an interior mule too. I don't know. But anyway, very exciting. The very first production intent body is now in Carlsbad as of this morning, April 2nd, 2024. All right, so this is the first big step. They are getting geared up for PI2 as soon as they wrap up the suspension testing in Italy. As soon as that is done and they're ready to go, they will start, they'll ship that over, presumably by air again. And then that will be the first drivable production intent vehicle, which may become eventually the press vehicle for test ride. So PI2 may serve multiple purposes. Maybe all three of these will be wrapped up and become PI2. Okay, well, thanks for watching, guys. Hope that's exciting news for everyone. Have a great day.